did you know that Indy was once home to one of the largest black YMCAs in the country? Well, black men were often excluded from YMCA membership because of segregation, so black communities often formed their own. And as Angela Buchman learns, Indy's Senate Avenue YMCA was also known as a meeting place for prominent African-American leaders.
All right, Angela, so we're here at the former site of the Senate Avenue YMCA. This was once the largest black YMCA in the country, okay, and it sat right here. Here's what it looked like, okay? So right here on the corner of this building, it's unfortunate that we don't see it today. I'll show you the back of the sign, okay? Because they have these things called the monster meetings. They were huge. They called on speakers from all across the country. They were like mass education events, okay?
And they're called monster meetings. Why monster meetings?
Great question. Okay, look, so they used to have these things called big meetings at like our white YMCAs, okay? The black YMCA was like, those are a great idea. We want to have a big meeting. And they're like, you can't have a big meeting. So they said, fine, we'll have a monster meeting. And that's exactly like what they were. Like, you have people coming in from all across the country. I mean, you see the names here: Martin Luther King, W.B. Du Bois, George Washington Carver, Eleanor Roosevelt, coming to speak to these black people in Indianapolis about how they can get involved in the world around them, how they can get involved in their city.
How could we bring this back? Bring the monster meeting back.
Okay, so check this out. Like, oh, you're asking great questions. So, like, the legacy of the Senate Avenue YMCA actually lives on at the Ortho Indy Foundation YMCA on Lafayette Road. Used to be called the Pike Lot. And they're bringing the monster meetings back. So Malcolm X's daughter is going to come and speak as part of like the relaunch of this monster meeting. So yeah, just like you thought, like, wow, we need that. Like instantly you realize, like, we need something like that back.
Because we learn from people like this, and so having them into our community, I think, is important.
Yeah, it's amazing. And so when you look at the legacy that's here at this YMCA, and then you think about the people who have came to Indianapolis just to speak here, you can be kind of inspired by walking this block, thinking about all the other people who would have did the same thing.
I'm inspired. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is great.
Well, as promised, those monster meetings are returning to the Circle City, and you can be a part of the conversation too. The first meet is going to be this Sunday. It'll be at the Ortho Indy Foundation YMCA starting at 3:30 that afternoon.